Hey y'all, welcome back. All right, the unfortunate reality is that most gun owners do not take the time to properly train. Back in 2019, Carl Wren and John Dobb did a study for their book, Strategies and Standards for Defensive Handgun Training, and they found that less than 7% of gun owners in Texas did any kind of formal training, and less than 1% of concealed carry holders did anything beyond the required state minimum testing for their testing requirements. So does Texas represent the rest of the country? Maybe, maybe not. But let's just say we doubled that number for them. Okay, 2% of concealed carry permit holders will actually get out and take any kind of formal training other than their required testing for their particular state. These numbers are abysmal, and I find that true even when talking with the ladies that come up to me and they're like, oh, we want to take your class, we want to take your class. Most of them don't sign up, or if they do, you know, it's a year or two later after one of their friends does it and they feel a little peer pressure. They want to be good gun owners and responsible, and they may or may not carry. They may make it out every once in a while, but the fact is that you have to be committed to steady, regular training in order to safely conceal carry and be able to use that firearm in a defensive manner. When they do make it to the gun range, most of the shooting time is playtime. It's fun. It's done at an indoor range, and people think that their permit class certification is competent training, and it's not. You've got to get out to an outdoor range and start simulating real life situations. This is one reason why I really like IDPA competitions. It seems like as soon as that buzzer goes off, everybody drops a bunch of IQ. When you put your body under stress and you have to learn how to defend yourself, things change. Over time, you're going to become better. You're going to become more familiar with your firearm tactics. When you're at the gun range, an indoor gun range, you've got your target right in front of you. You're working on your draw. You have to have good fundamentals, don't get me wrong, and that's a great place to start. But in order to be able to use your firearm in a defensive situation, you have to prepare outside of an indoor range. You have to be outside. You have to have targets that are moving. You have to move. You have to run, but learn how to safely run between points of concealment. And it's hard. It is a lot of fun, but you need to consistently do this. You need to join an IDPA competition or a PSA. I know I'm butchering it. I love IDPA. But the point is, get out, get consistent training. I've read this quote. It was really interesting from, I'm going to butcher his name as well, but he's dead, so hopefully he'll forgive me. Brasidas of Sparta back in 429 BC. He said, fear makes men forget, and skill which cannot fight is useless. You're going to fight how you train. If you put tin cans out and plink with your buddies on the weekend, that's how you're going to fight. I don't want to be like that. I want to be smart in my training. I want to be able to defend myself and think outside of the box when it comes to protecting myself and my loved ones. Get to the range, make that commitment, and go train. Not with your father, not with your uncle. It needs to be with someone who does this for their living, who's trained in this for years and years and years. Make your training count. All right, I'll talk to you later.